Boxie comes in. Now you might notice in a few of my paintings, there's a little character with a cardboard box on their head. So for me, I was traveling and I broke my arm surfing, and I noticed after I broke my arm and I couldn't do all of the normal things like surfing and kite surfing that I wanted to do, I started to do touristy things. And when I was doing all the touristy things, I noticed all these people running around with their camcorders, their new mobile phones, or even their tablets. And they would literally walk into a room with it in front of their face, turn around, check it out, and without putting it down, leave the room. I couldn't believe it. I was like gobsmacked. And I'd seen it before though, and it took me a few weeks to realize, back at the 12 Apostles. And I'll never forget it. This girl came walking along with a Corona, and behind the Corona was her iPhone, and she walked all the way up to the 12 Apostles, a beautiful sunset. She took a drink, put the Corona back in front of her iPhone and walked off. And I remembered it because I'd never seen an iPhone before. But what I couldn't get over was that she didn't even put the camera down to see the sunset, to see what was in front of her. So little Boxie here, he's either exploring or he's hiding in his warm shell. Now I really like these intimate spaces like bathrooms and places to hide in, like cardboard box. Now the cardboard box is the perfect camouflage for the urban environment. So what I started painting were these people running around in boxes, and underneath you could see this little glow coming from the bottom of the box. Now that's to represent them on their phone with the little glow from the screen. And it's about how we cut ourselves off from the outside world, and we put ourselves in this little personal space which we can occupy without being interrupted and without interacting with the outside. So the cardboard box ended up becoming both an armor and a shield, as well as a safe little intimate space. The first time I had to actually wear the cardboard box was slightly confronting for me. I would always get someone else to wear the cardboard box, and I would take the photos and then do the painting from that. The first time I put the cardboard box on, I realized this is very different. This is not what I was thinking it was like. This is not just cutting yourself off from the outside world and not letting the outside world in. It's also protecting yourself. When I put the box on, the cardboard radiated my body heat back to me. It muffled all the sounds from outside, and it made me feel warm and protected. It made me feel like I was in a safe place. Warm like the underground car park. Warm like a beautiful afternoon. Suddenly, the box took on a whole new level of meanings.